Hello and welcome to this March 2nd, 2010 video version of Invested Central's Chart of the Day. I'm Tom Boley, Invested Central's Chief Market Strategist, and it's my pleasure to provide you with today's Chart of the Day. This Chart of the Day is brought to you by StockCharts.com, simply the web's best financial charts. Today we're featuring FMC Corp, ticker symbol FMC. This is about a $4.2 billion basic materials company that provides solutions, applications, and products for agricultural, consumer, and industrial markets worldwide. Now, FMC, you can see, has been consolidating for several months. If we actually, let's see if I can get my pointer working here. Here we go. If you take a look back in September, we actually made a straight move up here. Ran all the way up to about $58, pulled back, tried again, came up into the 57s in October, pulled back, came back up in both November and December, up close to that 57, 58 area, again in early January, and now twice here in the last couple weeks, again up to this 57, 58 range. Now, sometimes when we get breakouts, we look for retests to come back, to pull back, or we'll be looking for a stock that maybe has just made a reversing candlestick to the downside and it's ready to make the move to the upside. FMC is a little bit different because here we've simply been consolidating and it's too early to jump in here. If we had jumped in every time that FMC got up to 57 or 58, we would have had several disappointments on our hands. So I think what we need to do here at this point is just understand that we've got a major resistance level here. If we can clear it and get some serious volume coming in, then I think we've got a pretty decent chance to make a really nice move to the upside here. Now, I do like the volume that's been coming in. You can't really see here because this one volume stick here back in August throws everything off to scale. But you can see off the bottom we had a positive divergence here, lower prices and a higher MACD. That positive divergence set up the move to the 50. That didn't stop it. We continued moving, went right through the 50-day, and you can see on a relative basis over the last several months, this volume coming off the bottom was the heaviest that we've seen throughout this consolidation period. And as a result, there's probably a better than average chance that we're going to get that breakout here, especially if the overall market cooperates. But we want to be careful about anticipating that move and jumping in right before we get a breakout, because if you get in right at resistance and the sellers do hold the buyers back, we could see another drop somewhere back into this trading range, and that could be a painful move back down. So we're waiting patiently to see if we can get this breakout. MACD, though, looks good. It's solidly above the center line. Like I said, the volume has picked up here. If you look down here, the volume's picked up a little bit as we move back up. Today's volume, by the way, or Monday's volume, was up about 25% above the average volume that we've seen over the last 90 days. So volume's picking up. Looks like it wants to make this move, but let's see it take out $58, and at that point I think it becomes a pretty good trade. Although I would consider keeping a fairly tight stop on this to the downside. So if you get the move through 58 and the volume's coming in, you probably would want to keep a tight stop right around that $58 range. I hope you've enjoyed our presentation today. Be sure to check out our Chart of the Day every day at InvestedCentral.com. While you're there, sign up for our free weekly Market Pulse newsletter and have the Chart of the Day emailed directly to you. Happy trading.